computer. Actually, maybe I'll mute everybody. Mute all. Okay, we are ready to go. All right. Feet together, hands together, inhale. Vande Gudnam Charanana Vinde Sandara Shita Satma Sukha Bhavode Nishayase Jankale Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiye Ava Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjali Inhale up, hands touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Check on Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Drishti is your belly button. Beautiful. On your next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale up, hands touch. Namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Nice. Exhale, down dog. Listen to your breath. Everything's working equally. On your next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale up, hands touch. Hi, Cami. Namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale up, hands touch. Namaste. Sorry, namaskar. Inhaling, knees bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, right foot. Beautiful. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, left foot. Beautiful. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Strong fingers. Everything's working equally. Beautiful. On your next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale, knees bend, hands touch. Namaste. And again, inhaling, knees bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, right foot. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, left foot. Beautiful. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale, knees bend, hands touch. Namaste. One more big. Inhaling, knees bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, right foot. Everything stays tucked and close to your body till your head is over your hips. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, left foot. Everything stays tucked till you're over your hips. Then your arms come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hi, Maya. Beautiful. On your next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale to fold. Inhale, knees bend, hands touch. Samastatihi. And inhale to open, feet hip width apart. Exhale to find your big toes. Inhale to look up, exhale to fold. Thumbs press into the mat. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Elbows are out to the sides. On an exhale, hands slip under the feet. Padahastasana. Fingers are wide. Inhale to look up, exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale to look at the floor. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale to come all the way up. Samastatihi, feet together. It's an inhale to open for triangle. It's an exhale down. Traditionally, your fingers wrap around your big toe. Thumb presses into the mat. Strong top hand. Your chin tucks in towards your shoulders as you look at your top hand. Travel up on an inhale. Exhale, second side. Travel up on an inhale. Rotated, left hand comes down to the floor. Anywhere you can stack your shoulders. You want weight in that bottom hand. You can bend the front knee. Top hand stays strong. Exhale to look at the floor. Inhale to travel up. Second side. Top hand stays strong. Exhale to look at the floor. Inhale to travel up. Open wide, strong fingers. Samastatihi. It's an inhale to open for side angle. Elbow can come to the knee or hand can come to the floor. If your shoulder and your knee have become friends, then you're pressing your knee into your arm. Beautiful. Travel up on an inhale. Second side. Beautiful. Come up on an inhale, rotated side angle. I oftentimes like to come down on my back knee. I take my left elbow across, make a fist with my right hand and put it in my bottom hands and look at the ceiling. This is a really nice way to let gravity help you with your twist. It's an exhale to look at the floor. It's an inhale to travel up. Second side. Beautiful. In this posture, we're really trying to get our, well, we're just trying to get world peace. But eventually we want our shoulder and our knee to be friends. And I find that easier if I'm down on my back knee. Beautiful. It's an inhale to look at the floor. Sorry, it's an exhale to look at the floor. It's an inhale to travel up, open wide. Namaste. It's an inhale to open, hands are on your hips. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale to look up, exhale to fold. Your chin tucks or your head is on the floor. I like to bend my knees a little bit. Mula Bandha. It's an inhale to straighten your arms. It's an exhale, hands to hips. It's an inhale to come all the way up, look at the ceiling. Exhale to look forward. Inhale to open your arms. Exhale, hands to hips. Squeezing your elbows together. Inhale to look up. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. Come up on an inhale. Exhale to look forward. Inhale to open your arms. Exhale to clasp behind your back in the opposite way you did last time. Inhale to look up. Exhale to fold. Parsharita, Padottanasana C. Beautiful. Come up on an inhale. Exhale to look forward. Hands come to hips. Inhale here. Exhale, hands find your big toes. Inhale to look up. Exhale to fold. Elbows poke out to the sides. Fingers are active. It's an inhale to straighten your arms. It's an exhale, hands to hips. Maybe pull your heels in. Inhale to come all the way up. Namaste. Very nice. Hands up the back in prayer, or you can grab your elbows. It's an inhale to open. Exhale, forehead to shin. When Kathy assists this posture, she'll often come around and squeeze your hands together. So I sometimes try and focus on pushing my hands together. And I'll bend that front knee until I can make contact with my upper body. My chin tucks. Beautiful. Come up on an inhale, press your hands together, maybe get a little back bend while you rotate, look at the ceiling. Second side. Beautiful. Come up on an inhale, open wide, strong fingers, Namaste. Surya Namaskar. Inhale up, hands touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Jumping forward for Pashasana, noose posture. So there's a couple different things people do. Sometimes they stick a book or a block. You can also back up against a wall. I like doing that sometimes. Sometimes people roll up a mat. Whatever feels delicious. And eventually you look over that right shoulder. Sometimes I keep my right hand kind of on the floor so I can get weight into my heels and look over. So I activate that twist a little bit more. And sometimes I imagine that I'm bound. Beautiful. Take your time. You can work on it as long as you want. There's no vinyasa between sides. So when you're ready, it's an inhale to switch sides. Beautiful. It's an inhale to look forward. Bring your hands to the front of the mat. Go ahead and hop back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming to seated. Left knee folds like Trianga. Beautiful. I sometimes like to place a block under that straight leg. It gives me this, or a book. This block is kind of bigger than. So we do 5 open, which is from Lucy Martinello. And then 5 closed. You can bend your knee if you want to, make contact with your head. Beautiful. Inhale to look up. Vinyasa if you want it. You can tuck that foot or you can just switch sides. Nice. Second side. Beautiful. After 5, everything tucks in. And then have a look at your foot. Vinyasa if you want. Nice. Beautiful. Coming to lay on your belly. Shalabhasana A. So in this one, the assist is that someone would push your feet together. So I lately have been prioritizing pushing my feet together rather than getting them high. So I push them together as much as I can, activate that inner line, and then I'll start to raise them. And your fingernails are pushing into the mat, your head is high, that feels okay on your neck, your eyeballs are low. Dragging your fingers forward for Shalabhasana B. Old school, you're stretching your fingers. New school, your hands are a little bit closer and flat on the floor. I find that I just go back and forth because they both do something a little different for me. Beautiful. Hands come forward towards your shoulders. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming to lay on your belly. Beautiful. Bakasana, frog. So I like to do one side at a time to warm up. You can also take a block and stick it under your diaphragm. I would recommend not having eaten before doing that. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. So Cami, eventually you're going to swing that hand around. And yes, you come on the inside, you take your pointer finger and you thread it between your big toe and your next toe. And you swing your palm towards, yep. So if you were to keep going so that your fingers come over the top of your foot, it might not happen today. Beautiful. Second side when you're ready. Beautiful. And if you want to try 2 at a time, the nice thing about the handhold, the only reason I'm encouraging it is that what it does is it helps you push your feet towards the floor. Beautiful. Take your time. Beautiful. Vinyasa, or sometimes that's a little intense on the lower back. If you want a child's pose, you can child's pose. These are all like sacrum crunchers. So sometimes I like to do a wide leg child's pose to just let my sacrum and my SI joints have a little break. Nice. Maya, if you have any questions while we're practicing, feel free to jump on. Coming back to our belly, Dhanurasana, bow. So you do not have to have your feet touching. They can be wherever is comfortable. You grab up your ankles and press up. Head is high, eyeballs are low. Beautiful. On an inhale, Roll to the right. We skipped a vinyasa there, but I'm okay with it. Your eyeballs. So you're trying to get your head as if it were in camel. So sometimes I bring my chin to my chest and then try and keep a straight line as I go back. But really, sometimes I have to look in the camera, usually. Beautiful. Up and over, second side. And it's Parsva Drishti, so you're looking at the floor. Beautiful. And coming back to center, up for 5 more. I like to keep my feet wide on this one and change it up. Beautiful. Try to keep your head high as you bring your hands towards the mat. Inhale, up dog. Your head doesn't have to move that much. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Beautiful. Coming to kneel at the front of your mat, Ustrasana. One of the ways that I started to get my knees to come together in those postures was by doing scorpion in the pool. And I could play with it in a way that, I did a lot of yoga in the pool in the first couple of years of my recovery. So in Ustrasana, you want to imagine that you have little laser beams on your hips and they're pulling you forward. Sometimes, then go ahead and find your heels. And then go ahead and bounce back, push up. Your chin is the last thing to come forward. Hands come to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You might want a child's pose in there. Tuck your chin, let your neck release. Beautiful. So the next postures are Lajarajrasana and Kapotasana. You could also do Ustrasana again, and you could play with one arm and then the other arm. I sometimes work on the drop back. So Lajarajrasana. You start to work on the drop back. You just come back as far as you can, and then back up. Keeping your chin, keeping your head back, letting your chin be the last thing that comes up. That's one option. Another option is to come all the way to the floor. Option one would be just to lay like this. Kind of a nice option. You can also put a block under your hips. Option two, you start to come up on your head. You push your hips up. And so you're getting into the posture from the floor. Now, since I can't drop back, this posture is kind of challenging. I'll sometimes then work on Kapotasana B. So I'll just take my hands behind my head and start to push up. You can also take your hands and walk them down a wall. If you have a nice, Candy, beautiful. Candy, beautiful. Hiya. Beautiful. Lovely. If you have a yoga wheel, or you can also do this on the block. I don't know if Kapotasana A will ever be in my experience. Maybe it will. It's definitely in my imagination. But you can grab the yoga wheel. It starts to allow you to have that arm position. Nice, Andy. Nice. Beautiful. You can keep playing with Kapotasana if you want, Vinyasa if you want it. The next posture is called Supta Vajrasana. Nope, I said it wrong. Supta Vihara Vajrasana. It's lotus sit-ups. Oh, someone teased me once when I called it lotus sit-ups. There was like, nothing about that sounds fun. So you don't have to do lotus. You can sit with your legs cross-legged if you want, and come into fish. This is a nice option. You can raise and lower your legs. You can do boat. This is usually a partner posture. Andy, I don't know if you could fit your knees under the heat, if that's a heater in front of you. At the yoga studio, we used to stick our knees under the heater to do it sometimes. Yeah, or the block. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. It's so much better with a partner. But you're doing a great job. That looks beautiful. I have been having fun, if you like lotus, doing it in headstand. So I'll get into a headstand and then into lotus. Nice job, Andy. Cami, can I show you one thing to protect your knee? So when you go to pull it in lotus, bring your knee straight, that's your foot. Bring your foot straight back to your hip, then open it so that you close that joint before, pull your knee in or your foot in, and then, so it'll protect that knee joint. Mostly I'm saying that to remind myself because I love to grab my foot and pull on it. And then I'm like, Sarah, don't do that. You're gonna hurt your knee. You like your knee. Nice. All right, play with that as long as you want. The next posture is crane or crow, and we jump into it. So I jump, my hands behind my feet. Maybe eventually you float into it. Crow is low and squatty. Your shins cross your arms and your spine is parallel to the floor. Beautiful. And crane is high. You're trying to get your knees into your armpits. And your arms are trying to get straight, and your butt is trying to go high into the air. Beautiful. Nice setup, Cami. Yes, that is beautiful. Nice. You got it. All right. Vihara Vajrasana. Left knee folds. Right knee, or right foot comes up into lotus. Yes, on my left, yep, exactly. And then we spin to our right. So your left hand goes underneath that right knee, and your right hand wraps around your back, grabs your pants. You want lots of weight in that hand That front hand, yeah. So Kathy always does her hand first, and she really gets it under there because you want it to be a wrist stretch. So you get your knee right in between your arm bones there, and then wrap your hand. Beautiful. It's an inhale to look forward. If you want a fun vinyasa, you could do the side one. It really depends on how slippery my pants are. You could do that one. You could do this one. Either one. Nice. Nice, Cammie. All right, right foot goes into Trianga. Left foot is in lotus. Lots of weight into that right hand. Beautiful. It's an inhale to look forward. Any of the fun vinyasas that you want to play with. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left foot comes into lotus. Right foot comes off the end of your knee. You twist around. Option 1, you grab your thigh. Option 2, you start to grab your ankle or you work your way down. I have to move everything out of the way. There we go. Beautiful. Andy, you might even tuck that foot underneath you a little bit more. I actually almost sit on it. Gives me a little, yeah, nice. Left foot, the left one's on the floor. It's not all the way up in lotus. It looks like it's in lotus, but it's just tucked underneath me. Yeah. And then that right foot comes off the end of that knee. Yeah, exactly. And then you grab you take your pointer finger, because you're so twisty, and you maybe get your finger in between your big toe. Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. Beautiful. If you want the fun vinyasa, you can tip over. Nice. Nice. Andy, you have to jump back. I'm like still afraid to jump back from anything on my arms. It's gonna happen though. All right, so yeah, the left foot tucks under, or that's the right foot. And then the left foot comes off that knee like a flag. So your foot, Cammie, your foot comes right off your knee. The end of it, yes. Yep, and then when you twist around, your hand comes to that ankle. So your right arm, other way, yep. Yes, yeah. I know, it's impossible. Yes, and then you look over the left shoulder and you take that left arm and you wrap it around your back and you grab your pants. Or your thigh, maybe. Beautiful. Then you can tip up for the fun vinyasa or arm balance. Nice. Beautiful. Ekapada. One leg behind the head. So we have a lot of options in this one. And we sometimes like to hang out and spend some time here. So a nice prep, Cammie, you taught me this yesterday, is called lizard. I didn't know that name for it before. So you start to come down on your elbows. Maybe you start to crawl under. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. After you've stretched out that way a little bit, you can come to sit. So some people bring their, and Cami, I think you might be able to do this, bring their foot, see, I can't really because my hip is like, I don't know, but they bring it straight like this and then start to come in front of it. Yeah, and then they reach it around. I have to spin my knee out to the side. So I tend to come here and then I scoop under. And you're really trying to get that shoulder in front of the leg. And you want to be careful that it doesn't stretch your neck too much. So I'm using my left hand to pull my foot back so that it doesn't push on my head too much. You're up for 5. And then you come down for 5 and watch, I keep my elbow poked out so that it doesn't smush my neck. Traditionally, you bring both hands forward, but I like to use my elbow as a prop. Beautiful. Andy, you could, if you have a block nearby, actually a block, this might be a nice option. Yeah. Yeah, or 2. Yeah. Nice. Cami. Eventually, nice toes. I saw that. Beautiful. And then we pretend like our foot's still behind our head and we lift and we swing back. Nice. Second side. Yeah, you got it, Cami. You got it. Look at your foot. When you come up like this. So this foot I tuck because I'm not quite strong enough, but watch, my eyeballs are gonna stay on that foot. The drishti balance. Yes. You got it. Second side. Sometimes it's just a coordination issue. You have to do it a few times, then it clicks. So if you want lizard on the left side. So funny how one side is so, in my hips, I can always like postures like this, like one side feels drastically different than the other. Nice. Nice, Andy. Nice. I know that everyone likes to do that. Maybe on this side I can do it a little bit more. I cannot, this foot loves to go behind my head, but I cannot get that straight. Oh, I don't have my strap. Beautiful. Lean forward when you're ready. Beautiful. Take your time. It seems like the funnest idea to me that you'd be able to leave your foot behind your head while you do a vinyasa. I don't know why that seems, that was loud, sorry, fun, but the idea of it seems fun. So you want to straighten that leg out. Andy, I don't know if you know this one, but I think you might like this one for where your hips are. Sometimes people use bolsters. I'm just going to use my blocks for right now. But they'll sit in a chair like this and start to come down. And I have found this to be like the most delicious, for me, assist for 2 legs behind the head. The other one, Kathy does sometimes, that because my SI joint was locked for a while, I don't think it worked as well for me, but you get your hips up the wall a little bit. Let's see, my hips are like 12 inches maybe up the wall, and then you bring your feet down. And most people love that one. My body was skeptical about it. Yeah, you really have to scoot close and swing your hips up. Nice. Yep, there you go. You might want to get your hips up a little higher if you can. So yeah, you lift your hips. And he's like, I don't know if I like that one. Oh, there's a better wall. Got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So traditionally, it's 2 legs behind your head, balanced on your bum, and then it's Yogi Nidrasana, sleeping yogi. Andy, there's a third or fourth or whatever modification, which is, I don't have my strap, but you take a strap between your feet and you have them about this far apart. So you have, and then when you bring your feet back, you get the strap at the base of your skull. So you kind of hang out. Yeah. Nice. So you want enough space that you can. Yeah. You might have to make it longer. You can make it as long as you need to get it behind your head. And it's like at the, not on your neck, but really at the base of your skull or at the Yeah. And he's like, I want this. You might put it around like more your ankles, just so it doesn't slip off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Cammy, look at you. Andy, look at you. Everyone's got a posture. I'm imagining your beautiful posture. You guys, it's gorgeous. Yeah, and then you can just hang out. So Cammy, if you want, your arms go behind your back and they bind. Yeah, yeah, look at you. Cammy, coming back to Ashtanga strong. That is beautiful. Hang out there as long as you want. I sometimes find when I get really deep in that posture that it just compresses me in a way that I want to then take a nap. So if you want to take, I feel like it's the yogi's weighted blanket. All right. Sometimes I do enough yoga that I forget where we are. Okay, Titibhasana. You guys can keep playing, doing whatever you're doing. Or you can, the next posture, you jump forward. Maybe you fly in and land. And the first one is flying Titibhasana. I sometimes do Bhujipadasana because when I'm starting out with this posture, I don't, that's my flying Titibhasana. It usually looks like falling over. Beautiful. All right. The next one, nice, Andy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, we've got the same Titibhasana. It's perfect. I find the second, yeah, Cammy, that was good. Well done, everybody. All right, so the next one is standing. And you have a couple options. You could bind one leg at a time. And then kind of rock back and forth to open that hip up. Bind the other leg. Rock back and forth to open that hip up. Then you come through, and maybe I grab my t-shirt because there's no way I'm currently gonna bind behind my back. You can also just grab your heels, which I do sometimes. Once you have your heels or your t-shirt, then you take 5 steps forward. Big steps. 5 steps back. Then your feet come to the center and you try and get your shoulders behind your knees and you wrap your hands around your legs and head. And then you fly again. That one makes my legs burn every time I do it. And my flying looks like falling over. Nice! We just keep playing with it. It gets easier and easier. Nice. Can you push up, Cammy? Yeah, yeah. Stick your chin out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is beautiful. Okay. Pincha Mayurasana, forearm stand, or any inversion that makes you happy. That sequence always makes me lose my breath, even though I can't really do it. So there's lotus forearm stand, Karanda Vyasana. Oh, there's a J in that. Vikrasana, which is scorpion forearm stand. So straight up, lotus, scorpion, or anything. Nice, Andy. Walk your feet in a little bit, yeah. you get, yeah, it might be easier. I could be wrong. Nice. Beautiful. So straight up forearm stand is the hardest one because your center of balance is high. Beautiful. So it is 10 after 10. So my suggestion would be anything your body wants, gait, if that seems like a good idea. Back bends, although we've done a million of them, but back bends if you want them. And then closing. There are like, we didn't do Mayurasana, Nakrasana. We didn't do, let's see, crocodile, horse, gate, cow, and the second of Vihara Vajrasana. And then there's 8 headstands, but that's a lot of compression on your nice. If anyone has any questions? Beautiful. After back bends, there's a forward bend. I'm gonna chit for a few minutes, so whatever you want to do, or if you have any thoughts or ideas, feel free to unmute yourself. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Mano Bunyayankara Chitanani Naham. Nacha Sutra Jive, Nacha Grana Niche, Nacha Vyoma Bhumir, Natejo Navayu, Chirananda Rupaha, Shivoham, Shivoham. Nacha Prana Samyano, Navai Panchavayu. Navai Sapta Dhatu, Navai Pancha Koshaha, Navai Pani Padu, Nakopashta Payu, Shirananda Rupaha, Shivoham, Shivoham. Namede Saravu, Namelo Pamoho, Maro neva me neva matsari bhavaha. Nadamo nakarto nakamo namokshaha. Chirananda rupaha shivoham shivoham. Na punyam na papam na sukyam na dukam. Na mitro na tirtra na veda na yana. Aham bhajana ne bhajana bhokata. Chirananda rupaha shivoham shivoham. Namityo na sanka namecheta bereha. Ita neva me neva matana janama. Nabano namitram guru neva shishyaha. Chidananda Rupaha Shivoham Shivoham Aham Nirviklopo Nirakro Rupo Vipadvacha Sarvatra Sarvendriyayanam Nacha Sangatan Neva Muktirne Meha Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. That chant translates to I am not mind, nor intellect, nor ego, nor the reflections of the inner self. I am not the five senses. I am beyond that. I am not the ether, nor the earth, nor the fire, nor the wind. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. Neither can I be termed as energy, nor the five types of breath, nor the seven material essences, nor the five coverings. Neither am I the instruments of elimination, procreation, motion, grasping, and speaking. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. I have no hatred or dislike, nor affiliation or liking, nor greed or delusions, nor pride, nor haughtiness, nor feelings of envy or jealousy. I have no duty or any money or any desire or even liberation. I am that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. I have neither virtue nor vice. I do not commit sins or good deeds, nor have happiness, sorrow, pain, or pleasure. I do not need mantras, holy places, scriptures, rituals, or sacrifices. I am none of the triad of the observer or one who experiences the process of observing or experiencing, or any object being observed or experienced. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. I do not have fear of death, as I do not have death. I have no separation from my true self, no doubt about my existence, nor have I discrimination on the basis of birth. I have no father or mother, nor did I have birth. I am not the relative, nor the friend, nor the guru, nor the disciple. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. I am all pervasive. I am without any attributes and without any form. I have neither attachment to the world nor to liberation. I have no wishes for anything because I am everything, everywhere, every time, always in equilibrium. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, Shiva, love, and pure consciousness. Om Pramasya Per Brahma Rishahi Hermatma Devata Devi Gayatri Chandaha Pranayame Vini Yoga Om Bhuvaha Om Savaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitarvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yona Prachodayat Om Akpa Jyoti Raso Amritam Brahma Bhuva Swaro Om Bhuvaha Om Savaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitarvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Deyo Yona Prachodayat Om Akpa Jyoti Raso Amritam Brahma Bhuva Swaro. I have a few translations of that. That's the Gayatri mantra with the beginning of it that was Kathy learned from Manju, and it's in Manju's book. I can't remember the translation of the first section of it, but second is about the 7 realms of light. And my understanding of it is, may I ground in that divine light within myself, which will attract more of that light. Light, 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 and more light. I'm going to do closing chant. You're welcome to join me if you want, or stay napping. Om Swasti Prajabhyaha Pae Payantam Nayena Magena Mahim Mahim Shah Om Ramimyaha Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for a wonderful adventure in second series. We hope you all have a lovely rest of your days. I love you, Andy. I love you, Kimmy. I love you, Maya. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, Maya. Bye, Andy. Stay napping. Bye, Kimmy.